Since you last saw me, I went for an almost 5-mile jog. I ordered some pizza, and then I went to Walmart and bought some Rice Krispie Treats cereal. I've been going a little overboard with the sugar over the last week or so. Right, Kat? Right. They're still building. They're building so much. Stop building.
Police used tasers 201 times in an 18-month period. That's averaging once every 40 hours. At least one person died. What are the questions being raised about tasers?
Well, I think it's always a...
Right now on the radio, they're talking about that shooting where the white officer shot the black guy in the back like 5 times and then proceeded to lie about what exactly happened in that shooting. And then all that was brought to light when someone who happened to film the exchange posted the video on the internet. I saw the video earlier this morning and I just, I can't, if it were me watching it happen, I think I would have been way too scared to try to film a police officer who had just unloaded bullets at somebody else. And I wish I could say that I knew I would be strong or confident enough to film that altercation. I think I would have been too scared. I think I'm white enough to pass as white in the eyes of a police officer, and I'm still pretty scared of cops. So like I can't even imagine what it would be like if I was obviously more ethnic, if my skin color was way darker, or if the shape of my nose was such that I don't know. It sucks. It sucks for people of color. It sucks for police officers who are actually trying to do a good job because their job is made more difficult by dirty cops. I am glad to see that body-worn cameras seem to be sort of catching on with police departments around the country, and hopefully that will lead to everybody in any given situation acting more appropriately, ultimately leading to saved lives, or rather, ultimately leading to lives not being endangered unnecessarily in the first place. But who knows if the body cameras will work? I guess only time will tell. Anyway, right now I'm on my way to the office. We're filming an episode of SciShow. I technically have my anthropology class later this evening, but I think I have too much stuff to do for Crash Course to be able to go to that class today. Also, the deadline for taxes is kind of sneaking up, so I should take care of that, because hell hath no fury like an IRS scorned, or something. When I walked in here, Valerie offered me meat. Why do you have meat?
It's from the notorious PIG.
I ran by that place yesterday, and
Good.
I was like, that didn't used to be that.
No?
Hey, look at that guy. He has a camera like me. But to answer your question, yes, I will try some meat.
I'm going to tell you what kind it is once I look at their menu, because I can't remember.
That's too much. I'm about to eat this meat. Have you ever seen, what is that Darren Aronofsky film? Requiem for a Dream.
No.
They have a few shots in there where they, like, stuck a camera on some kind of body harness on the actors and they're running, but the camera's like mounted to them while they're running. I need one of those. So just to hold this right here.
Selfie stick for that thing.
This thing weighs like 8 pounds.
Selfie pole.
Oh yeah, now I'm ready. Why'd you go to the doctor?
For checking my eyeballs. Apparently I got everything on the 2020 line, and then got 3 out of 5 on the 2015 line.
So you have superhuman vision now?
No, it was not close to being clear. There's enough shape that I can make a guess, and I guessed 3 out of 5 right. But I was not sure. I was not confident. It's not a confident 2015.
Last time I went, I answered the questions bad. Were they like lens 1 or lens 2?
So one of my eyes got a good prescription and the other one is not that great. So this eye is lagging behind. It's really bad.
That's hilarious.
Earlier today, I did something dumb wherein there was an episode of Crash Course that was to go live today, but I hadn't done sound for it yet. And in my rush to get that done, I ended up grabbing the wrong episode of Crash Course. So I edited Monday's episode instead of today's episode, and then realized it with, I don't know, not very much time left in the day. So I had to rush through today's episode, which I guess ended up having the side effect of getting me ahead on Crash Course stuff, but that was pretty stressful, and I ended up feeling like I didn't get to do as great of a job as I would have wanted on the episode that went live today. I had already been thinking about this earlier today, but that situation in particular made me realize that I feel like I've overcommitted to so much stuff that I don't have time to do a good job on all of it, and it worries me. I've also been thinking about how my musical project has stalled out recently because I just don't have time for it. I wonder if I just need to get to a place where I'm really, really focused on just one thing at a time. If I'm not able to do that, I don't know how long it's going to take me to finish any of these projects that I'm working on. The SciShow and the Crash Course and stuff, I can't just like shove that off to the side yet. Hopefully, in time, Patreon will get me to a point where I can just focus on my own things. I guess the main point of what I'm trying to say is I feel like I've bitten off more than I can chew. But at this point, the only course of action is to swallow it and keep going.